Weezer's Troublemaker, WBCN. It's Adam 12. Hello, who's this?
Hello, this is Pat.
Pat Wilson from Weezer.
Yes, sir.
Adam 12 from WBCN in Boston.
Fantastic.
It's been a long time since last we spoke. I think it was like 3 years ago. Weezer played Avalon, which is now a pile of rubble on Lansdowne Street behind Fenway Park.
What?
Yeah, they took it down. They took down that whole chunk of Lansdowne, and they're putting in a big venue there or something like that.
Like a Hooters?
You wish. Yeah, so this time around it'll be the Songus Arena in Lowell, where we'll see Weezer on September the 23rd, and tickets go on sale Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Now, when we last spoke, you had just become a dad, I believe. How old is is it your son now?
Yeah, he's 3.5, and I got a 7-month-old too, another boy.
You and I are somewhat on schedule. My guy's 3 years old, because I remember we spoke. You were giving me sage advice because I was about to become a father. You had just become one, and now...
Well, I have no business giving anybody advice, so I'm sorry about that.
Come on, you're a rock and roll dad.
Well, it's true.
Are you the only one in the band right now with kids?
Rivers has a little girl.
Is she brand new?
About a year.
Good for him. Good for her. He always keeps it so close to the vest. But not on the new disc. The new disc is a blast. The Red Album's been out for a little while now. And actually, he opened up his vest, Rivers did a little bit. And I know that you've written with him in the past, Pat, but on this new disc, you each get a crack. You wrote a song, Scott wrote a song, and Brian wrote a song on the new Weezer Red Album. And I've got a theory that goes along with this. And you can either say, by Jove, you've got it, Adam 12, or you can refute this theory.
Okay.
Rivers says, listen, why don't you guys write a song on the new disc? You each write a song, you get a little bit more cash because of the whole royalty structure, blah, blah, blah. And in anticipation of perhaps taking a bit longer of a break than Weezer usually would between discs because of the fact that you now have a family with 2 kids, he's now married, has his first daughter, and perhaps is looking to focus a little bit more on the family and a little less on life on the road.
Well, it's not a bad guess, but let me tell you how it really is.
All right.
We just made a list of things that we wanted to accomplish on the record, and everyone just said, look, this is what I want. And at the end of the day, that was one of the things, was it would be fun to hear other people singing and writing. So we did that. And as far as having less time, we've sort of modified our touring schedule so that it's not we're not out for 12 months at a time. We're only going out for 2 months. So every year we can go out, or every year and a half or whatever, and still make records. We need to stopping and starting, you know what I mean?
I like that whole structure. In fact, you know the band Guided by Voices?
I do know them.
Bob Pollard from that band, he always hated touring, so he would do he'd do 3 weeks. He'd do 3 weeks on the East Coast, then he'd go back to Dayton, Ohio, and chill for a few weeks or a month, and then he'd go do his Midwest states and go. So it's a good structure that way. That way we get to see you a little bit more often, and it's not so taxing on the band. Pat Wilson from Weezer on WBCN. With the tour coming, what have you guys been rehearsing? Obviously material off the new disc, but what from the catalog have you been rehearsing?
Got Jonas.
Nice.
We got all the staples in there, but there's a couple things that are I think we're doing Suzanne.
I was just going to say Suzanne. That's one of those Weezer uber nerd fan favorites, so that'll make everybody's face light up.
Yeah, exactly. And then I think we're doing El Scorcho.
Who will gargle?
I don't know.
Maybe you'll have to.
Maybe I'll make a sample of it.
Ah, look at you. What, you got the little trigger pedals now with the samples going behind the kit as well?
God, actually, because there's some funny sounds on the Red Album that were sirens and stuff. He's got a little sample. He presses a button and it makes it go. It's kind of funny.
Well, especially if you're going to play. Are you guys going to play Greatest Man Live? Because that's a big undertaking.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it would take some pedals and sound effects and all kinds of jazz to do, too.
There's jazz for sure.
All right. You're going to do a little, little So What? Maybe a little Take 5, Dave Brubeck cover, something like that?
Maybe a little Girl from Ipanema.
Do you like the jazz drummers at all, Pat, you being a stickman?
I do, in fact. I don't like the ones that are too crazy. I like ones that have a feel to them, but I love that Take 5.
Yeah. I don't know.
Joe Morello.
Is that who Dave Brubeck's drummer is? See, you have me on that one.
I'm pretty sure.
Deep. Well, if you're wrong in this internet age, someone will most certainly let you know on some message board somewhere.
Or we'll realize that no one likes jazz.
I think we've realized that already. Pat Wilson from Weezer on WBCN. More famous folks on the radio after 3 with Toucher and Rich. They'll have Theo Epstein on today. Chili's on BCN.
Psychic spies